If the equation is graphed, which of the following values of x will produce a point furthest away from the x-axis? We're looking for the one that's going to give us a point furthest away. They give you an equation, and first you need to decide, is this an exponential growth or an exponential decay? We know it's exponential growth or decay because the x is the exponent. So as you multiply in 1/2 over and over by itself, 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2. Is it becoming smaller or bigger? Correct, it's becoming smaller. Whenever this number is being raised to the exponent, to a variable, if it's less than 1, it's going to be a exponential decay. That means that every time as you multiply over and over by itself, it's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. If it's bigger than 1, it's going to be a growth. So therefore, I'm going to make a little quick sketch. We just need to make a sketch. This is exponential decay, so as you multiply the number over and over again by itself, it's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. This is the x-axis, and it says which of the following values will produce a point closest to the x-axis. So if you plug in a 0, it gives you this point. Plug in a 0 gives you a 1. If you plug in a 1, it gives you this point here. Plug in a 2, gives you this point here. Plug in a 3. If you plug in a -1, gives you this point here. If you plug in a -2, it gives you this point. So which one gives you a point furthest away? So the one that's furthest away will be the smallest number. So in this case, you have to recognize which is the smallest number, which will be D. And if you're not sure, you can just do the long division. 1 divided by 3. 3 goes into 1, none. So I add decimal, 0. 3 goes into 10, 3 times. And do that for each one of them and see which is the smallest number.